would like to call on Pastor Peter Osawe, the National Pastor of Winners Chapel, who is my pastor, to kindly open this session for us with a word of prayer. Can we put our hands together as well?
Can we all close our eyes for prayers? Father, we thank you. Tonight, the second edition in this year of Let's Talk, we are ready for our heart to be filled with your wisdom. Open our heart for great encounters tonight. Let your presence take place in this meeting. In Jesus' precious name, amen.
What we're looking at tonight is keep the dream alive. Now you might be wondering, or probably want to ask the question, why is this necessary? Why is it needful to keep the dream alive? Or why is such a topic an important thing to talk about? The truth again is that everybody from childhood at one time or the other had a dream. How many people have changed their dreams over and over and over in life among us here? Anybody? Thank you. I remember when I was a child before secondary school, I wanted to be an aeronautic engineer.
You wanted to become a pilot?
You wanted to become a pilot. That was my second desire. After I failed, when I initially wanted to become an aeronautic engineer, do something special, later it changed to medical, later it changed to many other things, before finally I settled down for one. So over the years, from childhood, we have dreams. Isn't it?
Yes.
So there is anybody who does not have a dream in life or a goal of what he wants to be in life is not fit to live. That person shouldn't have been born at all. So, but, have you heard anybody getting up and dream and saying, I want to be a policeman? If you're okay, madam, if your son should come to you and say, I want to be a policeman, what will you say? You say, keep quiet. But why? But why? And it's also hard to find people sincerely desiring to say, I want to be a teacher. But these are also professions that people should aspire to be. We all can be pilots, doctors, and all that. So, but whatever your dreams are in life, you get to a stage in life where you become stable. And you are saying, I think I know what I want to be. That is the point that is very important in your life, that you need to pay specific attention to some of the things that we'll be seeing here tonight. What is a dream? A dream, by my definition, based on experience, is the future you intend to build for yourself, to explore and live in. Do we agree with that? Yeah. With that definition? Yeah. Okay, because you won't see this in dictionary. It's a strong desire. Do you also agree with that? Yeah. It can be likened to a pregnancy. Those who were last in January in Let's Talk, we described dream as a pregnancy that one must carry until you give birth to it. If your dream does not make you feel like you are pregnant, then you don't have a dream. Because before a dream becomes reality, it must undergo some pains. The pain of childbirth, the pain of labor. That is when you birth it into life. So in January, Let's Talk again, we said that a dream is a living entity. It's not just an imagination. If the dream does not take the whole of your being, then it's not yet a dream. It's a passion. And please feel free, this is Let's Talk. You can stop me anytime to ask questions. For those who are coming new, you may not know, you can stop me at any time to ask questions. There is room for interjection because the reason why we're here is not a one-way. This is not it's a classroom, but not a classroom. We're here to share knowledge and ideas. So that's why, okay.
Yeah, the dream is the future you can achieve for yourself. Is that the only limit, like looking at it in the personal aspect, where in many of the things we see around, some people will tell you, I have a budget for so and so, it does not even have to do with your personality. Maybe it does not even fulfill anything personal that gratifies some satisfaction or prestige or something, but it's just about people, it's about, something else that, you can look around and at the end of the day you define them, but you can say, well, they have achieved what they want, but they do it in such a way that people are blessed, nations and other things, they give themselves for others, not for themselves.
Who wants to respond to that? Anybody willing to respond to that? What he's saying is that we have used the word here, yourself. Now, supposing this is not about yourself, it's about others. How does that relate with this? Does it clash with this, or it still corroborates what's written here? Yes, sir.
I think it collaborates with it. Why? Because some people desire others to go forward, and they feel fulfilled when they become the channel through which others realize their dreams, and they are fulfilled. They are happy. People are going through them to become what God intended them to be. So in yourself, though it might not be beneficial to you, but you are finding fulfillment in doing that good.
Because the bottom line is, who is doing it?
It's you.
Who is living in it?
You.
You are the one. It's a life you are living. So it's a life. It's your life that you are sowing. So what you are saying that you don't benefit anything, which in the real and true sense is not so. Because the fulfillment you find in it is the benefit. A lot of people attach benefits to material things. Fulfillment is the best benefit you can get in life. So it's still all about yourself. Because if you are not available, those people will not have you. They have you because it's about you. So it's a future you want to live in. Something that fills your mind, that fills your imagination, that fills the whole of your being, that when you look ahead of you, this is what you see yourself doing. Even in marriage, because that is where some people make mistakes. They go into marriage without discussing with their spouses what they intend for the future. And so I've seen the case of a friend that was called and ordained to be a minister in the church. And the wife said, it can't be, we can't have this agreement. He said, no, I married you, not a minister. So that was the problem. He knew that this was going to come sometime in his life. So that's why before marriage it's very, very important you discuss the future. Because the marriage starts now, but it also entails a lot of the future in it. Okay? Alright. So can I move on?
Yes, sir.
What is your dream? One caption we came up with in January again is no dream, no conception, and no birth. So if you don't have a dream, there's no way you can be pregnant with anything. And if you are not pregnant, you don't bring forth anything. There's no need to go into labor. So what are we looking at? Your dream can be affected by crisis or challenges that want to derail you. Every soul goes through the challenges of life. True or false?
True.
What do those challenges do to us?
Stronger.
Huh? It makes you stronger. People who run from problems are ever lazy and they cannot grow. People who confront challenges and problems are the strong ones. So your dreams will face challenges, the challenges of life. And that's the point where many give up. We give up because we try once or twice and things don't seem to be going the way we expect it to, and then we ask ourselves the question, am I doing the right thing? Have you asked that before? I've asked myself several times. Even with what I'm doing today, I've had to ask myself, oh, it's a good thing to ask that question because it keeps you on check. You are not asking the question because you are a failure. You are asking the question because you want to be sure of what you are doing, and where you are not sure of what you are doing, then it means you have to reevaluate your life all over. And sometimes it's like discouragement can be so strong that you feel like quitting. A job, you might be highly discouraged on your job, and perhaps that's the job you have been building yourself up, and you say, look, I want to rise and become so and so in this place of work. But it's as if some people overheard your thoughts, and they even come to you and tell you, if you think you are going to get anything in this place, over my dead body. I say, if they can say so, then let's just forget it. Do you know one thing, dear friends? If you know what tomorrow is, will you worry?
No.
Huh? If you know what you are going to get from January 2016 to December 2016, will you sleep and think you won't wake up? In fact, you want to wake up every day. That's the problem we have. Because we don't know what tomorrow will bring, we worry so much about today and tomorrow. You don't have to be discouraged to the point where you think of quitting if you know you are doing what is right. Because nobody is going to answer for you. Whether you've done right or not, you're going to answer for yourself. Then, opposition can be so critical that you look like a fool. And you even ask yourself, am I not being a fool for giving up and allowing these people to handle me? Am I not being a fool for this? You reason and you think you are a fool, but the truth is that it's not so. You are just going through the test of your time. Can I move?
Yes.
So how do I keep my dream alive in time of crisis? When crisis comes, you need first and foremost to recognize that there is a problem. Do we know sometimes there is trouble, but we don't know there is trouble? We just think things are not going well. And then what do we do when we think things are not going well? What do we do? It happens to all of us. What do? We manage. We manage the situation. Isn't it? Every time you think something is not going well, you try to manage it. That is not the answer. The answer is to identify that there is a problem. If you don't identify the problem, there is no solution. You must understand that there is a problem, identify the problem, it is only then you can find solution. If you go to the doctor and you complain, I have headache, my back is paining me, I can't see it, When I walk, I get tired. He listens to you and makes some notes. He has listened to a general problem. Now, what does he do? He has to find out why. And in finding out why you are feeling that, he comes with suggestions of sicknesses that might cause those things. If it's not A, it will be B or C or D. Then he starts to eliminate one by one again until he comes to 2. And then out of the 2, he carries out a further test to now confirm that this is what is wrong. And it's only then he will tell you this is the drug to take. So if we don't identify the problems that are confronting our dreams, the fulfillment, the realization of our dreams, we cannot effect the right solution. How do you know there is a problem? Let me take you into the Bible. And we're going to look at it together. How many people here have tried using knife that is not sharp to cut meat? Elizabeth, have you tried? You've tried, Stabuki? Who else? Any man here tried to use knife to cut meat? You have tried. How much effort did you put? A lot of. Did you end up continue with that knife to finish the work or not? Huh? You gave up. Sometimes you carry it through. Why? Because you think it's a waste of time to put down the meat and do what? Sharpen the knife and come back. But if you weigh the time you spend in trying to cut the meat, weigh it to the time and the effort. I mean, joining the time and the effort and compare it to what it will take to quickly go outside, find a stone, and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Come back and cut, you realize that you have wasted more time. And that's what the Bible is telling us here. It says, if the iron is blunt, and one does not sharpen the edge, he must use more strength. Now we'll look at how does this affect us? How is this a problem to us? But wisdom helps one to succeed. Now when you are using your knife or your cutlass to cut, did you identify that there was a problem? Sometimes. You know, sometimes it takes time before you realize that you think the meat is hard initially. Huh? And you complain, what kind of meat is this? Oh my God. And this man sold people some rotten meat, and you still try. Then after some time, what? You say, or is it my knife? We don't immediately want to accept what is wrong. We try to shift what is wrong because we know what is required to treat what is wrong takes time. So instead of giving it what it requires, we want to shift the blame to make us feel good, to make us feel to continue in what we are doing. But the truth is that it is better to identify the problem and move on. He said you must use more strength. How do you know? What are we looking at? We are looking at how do you know there is a problem? When you put more effort and get little result or no result, know that there is a problem. Don't wait for any soothsayer to tell you. Don't say, I want to go and pray about it. There's nothing to pray about. There is problem. When those who encouraged or started with you leave for various reasons, there is problem. But the issue we face here is that we want to feel good even with our dreams, because we think, oh no, I can still make it. I can still make it. And we try to patch the whole situation. What we are looking at here is that identify the problem and find solution. don't patch up. Because the more you patch up, the worse things can get. When there is financial difficulties, it's usually a sign of very big problem. Because if it was not so, and it starts being so, then something is wrong. When it seems you are losing relevance. This is where the part that many will not want to agree with. But the reality of life, there's no how good you are. It gets to a point that what you are known for begins to lose relevance because something new is on the stage. The knowledge you put on yesterday that makes you a superstar, another superior knowledge is rising. And so what happens? And people tend to gravitate towards that which creates new excitement in them. So we'll see how to address these things. Keep it in mind, these 4 points. Because we'll see what to do to address them. So that you will not be struggling getting things done. You will not be struggling realizing your goals, your desires, your passions, your dreams in life. Solution. From Ecclesiastes chapter 10 that we read, verse 10, it says, when the iron is blunt, what does he say? You will need more strength. So what do we have to do? Take time, refrain. The first thing to do is refrain. What does refrain mean? A time to hold back. That also is another difficult step. When something is falling, is it better for it to stop or to continue to fall? Yeah? It's better to stop because it can gravitate its energy again. Stop. Whatever you were doing, stop it. And pause. Why do I say so? From that scripture we read, if you need to go and sharpen your iron, do you still continue cutting? What do? Stop. You have to abandon it. But we are so much in a hurry. Oh my God, time is going. I have to go out. When will I finish cutting this? Go and sharpen your knife. So refrain. That's the number 1 step. And that time is a time of non-visible activity. People may not see you cutting meat again, but are you busy? Yes. Because you've gone to do something that will make what you were doing better. So those who are watching you in the kitchen will not see you there in the kitchen, and they might be like, maybe he's abandoned the meat, he has abandoned his duty. 2, be creative. Be creative. Let me take you to that scripture again. But wisdom does what? I would like to substitute for us here the word wisdom there for creativity. Helps one to succeed because creativity is one of the offshoots of wisdom. But for the purpose of our talk here, we use the word creativity. Helps one to succeed. So what we're saying in other words is you have to be creative with what you are doing. As I was saying earlier, whatever made you a champion today, tomorrow somebody is rising that is better than you. So what do? You need to be creative. When you are losing relevance, when what you are doing seems not to be selling again, what do? You have to be creative. And in being creative, what are we saying? Reinvent yourself. That is, to remake as if from the beginning again. Go down. Stop what you are doing. Go and assess yourself and reinvent yourself and say, I am coming up again. I am rising again. I am starting all over again. I am not giving up at this time. I am not a failure. I am moving on with what I'm doing. And then, two, in being creative, is rebranding. To rebrand yourself. To rebrand means to update. We update our computers, don't we? When we update, what does it do? It brings new performance. It enhances the performance of your system. So update yourself or change your image. We'll see it in a few slides from now. Repackage yourself and your dream. And three, reinvigorate, that is, put vitality and vigor back into what you are doing. Bounce back with great impact, energy, and strength. That is what it means to reinvigorate. I remember some years back in Nigeria, a young man came to my office and came to introduce a product that he wanted to enter into kind of a business. Very laudable, grand idea, very good. But I asked him, I said, even if I accept what you have brought and I want to help you, how many people will help you? Because I alone cannot be the one that will do it. You still need many others. How many people will be willing to help you? And he said to me, sir, what do you mean? I said, the way you are, you will not get help. Why? He said, you are just a secondary school holder. You only have your school cert. For the past 5 years, you've not done anything beyond school cert. Even your result, only God knows where it is. The work you want to do is what requires a lot of skill. And you are unskilled. So I told him, I said, I will be willing to send you back to school. I will pay you through university if you want to prepare you for this work. He told me I will come back to you, sir. 2 years after I saw him, he was begging. Now what is the moral of this story? We want shortcut to what? To our dreams. There is no shortcut to your dream. Because every dream is a life. And in life, there is what? There is consistency in growth. When something grows out of consistency, what do you call it? Abnormality. We work in abnormality and want God to crown it. God is not an author of confusion. So, with your dream, there is a process. With your dream, there is a consistent growth. With your dream, there are steps, right steps you must take to achieve it. Shortcut pays in the short run, but kills in the long run. Let me ask a question here. Have we seen any African origin business that is 100 years old? Which one? It's not Nigerian. It didn't start as a first bank. Yes, sir. Let's tell us.
It didn't start as first bank. It's even West African something, the origin. It came from UK.
It's not a Nigerian bank.
It was the first bank in Nigeria, so they called it first bank in Nigeria.
Any business started by an African in Africa that is 100 years old, 50 years. You'll be shocked there's a business 1,000-year-old in Japan, still thriving. In Japan, there are 50,000 businesses that are 100 years old. 50,000 businesses that are 100 years old. So I ask myself the question, why don't we think long term? Why is our thinking so short? So let me tell you, dear brethren, if your dream does not outlive you, if you die with your dream, or the day you die, your dream dies, it's never a dream. I'll tell you why. If that dream is a life, the fact that you die, does he die? No. Because the life continues. David had a dream, he had a desire to build a house for God. This is a story in the Bible. For those who are not familiar with the Bible. And God told him, you cannot build a house for him because your hand is filled with blood. Now, God said, your son, who will come from your bosom, he will build a house for you. Before David died, he designed that building. All the materials that would be needed to build that house, he made provision for it. Was it part of that building or not? So some people, their dreams don't happen in their lifetime. But they lay the ground for everything. So if you are saying, because I can't do this thing now, I will never do it, you're a fool. You can lay the foundation. And that's why when people look at benefits as the reason why they think they want to do something or they want to become something, it becomes wrong. It is not the benefit first. It's the life. It's the life.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay, thank you.
You know, you spoke about something that really touched me about our friends. And you mentioned something. Yeah, and you mentioned something about the place of the Western world, China, is not that cool. But sometimes in a dream, you have a dream, and you want to really let your dream to achieve something from here. But within that dream again, within your concept or your own self-concept, that you know that this dream, I must fulfill this dream. Then within that, you have people around you, or people who are coming to you that you feel like this kind of people, I can able to associate them to this dream, that they achieve what they want to achieve. But when the same people around you, they are frustrating you. How can you achieve that dream? And in the Bible, I don't know where I can remember. There's a side Christ said. He said, your own people, I can perform a miracle every year, but your own people in your house, you cannot be able to perform a miracle. Why?
That the man's enemy will be the members of his household. Yeah, put your hands together for it. Okay. I'm sure another 2 slides will answer it. But if it doesn't, raise it again. Okay? Okay, can we move on?
Yeah.